be talking about risks and opportunities faced by ING in emerging markets in the next 3 minutes. So the first thing I think we need to clarify is what is the emerging market? By definition, an emerging market is a country's market that undergoes rapid industrialization, and such as China, Russia, Brazil, and etc. The reason why a lot of companies rush into emerging markets is very clear. Because in developed market, it's full of intense competition, but in emerging market, it has high growth potential and great opportunities. Let's take a look at ING's strategy in the annual report from 2000 year annual report, because it is the closest annual report that we can find relating to this. So by looking at this strategy, we can find that ING's main strategy priority is to make investment in Asian markets, especially in China and India. So ING, like any other big financial institutions, consider the successful expansion of its business into emerging market as its an important part for its long-term strategy. And how did ING perform in its emerging market? Look at the graph. It is a profit before tax by geographical distribution. It's really clear that you can see 51% is from North America and 35% is from Netherlands. So the other left 24% is from the emerging markets. So it's really important one. And then let's look at the table. It is the operational income by geographical from 1999 and 2000 year. So you can see that Asian market increased 59%, and Netherlands and the rest of Europe increased 24%, compared to Netherlands only increased 3%. So as I said before, from the charts and the figures, you can see the emerging market does give high growth rates and high returns to ING. So is it only opportunities? It has risk, of course. So let's go back to 1999's financial crisis. I think everyone knows what happened during that time, so I won't go into detail to talking about that. But the only thing I want to stress is ING lost hundreds of million US dollars during that time period in emerging markets. So from the casebook, there are 4 potential dangers in emerging markets. The first is microeconomic volatility, such as loan problems, foreign exchange rate volatilities, and economic recessions and financial crisis. I think it's very hard to really predict, although we can use hygienics or the other derivatives, but still exist. And the other thing like political and business cultural balance and political environment changes, because these things still get some problems in doing business in emerging markets. And financial liberalization still creates let the other financial institutions enter into this market. And the 3 gaps like the regulating, the overuse of derivative, and the great domestic restrictions will still exist in emerging market too. So, and the other things is how should ING deal with these problems? I will get by understanding ING's business and have some knowledge on how they're doing their risk management. Here I list out some of my suggestions. I think the first thing maybe it's to governance framework. The framework is very important. Can they guarantee the risk appetite is communicated and enforced throughout the group? Another thing like not to separate the risk management and the daily business. Maybe we have to integrate them together to involve them into the daily business and of course with the strategic planning. Another thing is important is diversify. So we always diversify, but may not do that good. To diversify the business and the composition of the balance sheet, and as well as the structural diversification of interest rate position, the across currencies, as well as monthly hedging and rebalancing. And still have some suggestions as well. Maybe give strict limits to every portfolio and when doing, it's another important thing I want to stress is when doing investment, not only rely on the public ratings, Moody and the other ratings. Maybe we have to do some extensive research by ourselves. It's important too. So there are still many suggestions. Maybe if you have some good suggestions, you can raise later. But I won't like to bore you. And another question I want to, at the end of my presentation, I want to ask is the maturity markets, emerging market really different from maturity market? They all have risk. Let's look at the recent U.S. financial crisis. They all financial giants like McGrath and Marines, but they all failed. So I think risk exists in both the emerging market and maturity market too. So on my recommendation, I think the most important thing for ING to keep its leading position in the 21st century is to build strong risk capability to face any turbulence in the market in the future. And honestly, another thing is to keep expanding in emerging markets because it provides high returns, of course. Okay, thanks. And I will finish talking about